Okay, so you see chapter 11, model discussions. So I'm gonna answer question 2, question 3, and question 4. So question number 2, on page 238, it says women are continually portrayed in traditional roles like homemaking, grooming, shopping, cooking, and etc. Is the okay? So is the negative connotations with being traditional in the text necessary, or is developing a bias against traditionally cultured women? So for the first question, that's first part. I think it is necessary to point out the things, the negative things that are affecting to us about that. So in the text, um, we can see that media continue to portray girls and women primarily in way consistent with traditional stereotypes. That means they put them into the stereotype that when you watch movies and you see those kind of things that girls are supposed to be doing it, you just feel so uncomfortable about yourself about if you are doing the things that it's not look like on the TV. If you get what I mean, like it's a little bit kind of enforce you to do the thing to make you feel that you're normal because based on what you watch on the TV. And another negative thing that I want uh, to say in this part is like the quote is the most traditional stereotype of woman is sex object, and that's continued to dominate media portrayal of women and increasing young girls. So this is totally necessary. We is probably one of the most important and really worth considering about it. Like we cannot think women as sexual subjects for us uh, to to serve ourselves. Like I don't know what way to say, but it's totally wrong, and it's really necessary for us to realize it and think make things work it out to change these things. So for this, okay, this it's come to the second part. Whether it's make it a wrong movement to abide the traditional role, and is acceptable for the book to impose otherwise. So um when you stick to the traditional role, it mean like you are the thing the same saying all the time from the beginning to it about the media. So it mean there will be some bad things they thinking they portray all about women, and so it's that's make it sound so wrong when you're reading about it. And I think that's and how would they explain according to the text. So for like I reading the text for you and that's what I'm thinking about. So I will move to number 3. The book states media unrealistic images of men and women in the relationship encourage us to see ourselves as inadequate. So how has the media made you feel inadequate as a person? Have you ever feel like you don't meet the standard of the media? What would the author say about yourself? I think this idea is totally correct to me. No, most of everybody like when I watch movies, I got the main character, the protagonist. Yeah, the protagonist in the movies. Like sometimes they got so wonderful characteristic. They are brave, they are hardworking, they got all the good aspect as a person in it. Like even yeah, like it make me feel that I am a person that is that's it not good. I'm not a good person just because I'm not meet the standard that the media gave that excuse me, that's the media made up a protagonist. So I can say that like when you watch movies, you can see the villains or the antagonists. They usually got really bad looks, like um, the witch in the mermaid. She was the octopus. She was fat. Like that's just an example to say about it. So how do you think? How do it feel when girl with big body? I don't. I want to be offensive or insulting. So when girls with big body they watch the movie, how do they feel about it? So just let you to know. So that's what I'm thinking about media. It's make um I'm it's it's make the it's make the wrong assumptions about somebody just by on the thing that the media producer think. So that's my answer for question 3. Question 4. Um, so when the chapters ends with the phrase or changes such as these don't just happen. They happens when we demand them. So talking about the change, I recently talked to Mr. Kali, to talk to Kali on the module live discussions, talking about changes. We have a really good conversation and explanation about changes. So we only change when we have the referee to step out the light and start to decide things. It's more like the habit. When we want to change things, we have to change the things that we do it every day. You want to change. It's more like it's not like instantly. It's we have to do it a little gradually, and it's about the consistency of you being tend to changing your attitude to this kind to your situations. So and what is the unique um, what is the unique example that you have seen change in media over time, and how can we demand more change? So example that I see change in the media over time, like um, in the old days when you watch movies from the 80s or the 90s, sometimes they just portray the woman as soft, as sensitive, as with the traditional roles. But in this day, the media got really much better. They start to make the woman become the main character to be the heroes, like Captain Marvel or the Scarlet Witch in Marvel movies, if you guys know that, or in Black Panther. I think Black Panther is a really good example about this. So you see the guard in Black Panther Kingdom, they got like women's black women with, and when we watch them, we don't see them as soft or something. We see them as they are so tough. They are so kind of really at a high level. Like they are so royal. They are so in the high levels of the society. They just not like what we usually think about them. Like most of many part of people they think about them like that. I don't want to be insulting about this, but that's what I want to explain you about this. Okay, so that's all my discussion. Thank you.